What's going on YouTube? American Aquatics here, coming at you on a Saturday. Today I want to talk to you guys about lowering nitrates in the planted or just any aquarium in general. So if you guys don't know what nitrates are, they're the final byproduct of the nitrogen cycle. So it goes from ammonia that gets broken down to nitrites and then nitrates. So ammonia and nitrites are eventually going to be taken out of your aquarium because the bacteria will naturally process them. But one thing that does not get processed by the bacteria is nitrates. And that's why you do your weekly water changes, to remove the nitrates and replenish with fresh water that doesn't have nitrates. And also plants are for, because plants will suck up the nitrates, but bacteria won't break them down. But what I found sometimes, and what other people find, is even though they do their water changes, they have lots of plants, they still have lots of nitrates, which is at high levels really deadly to your fish. And there's a couple tricks to removing them. One, like I said, getting lots of plants, because plants, especially like java moss, duckweed, or any plants in general, they'll suck up the nitrates and use them as fertilizer. So that'll lower the nitrate, but it won't remove it. Another really cool option is getting a plant like this, an external plant. This is kind of the same principle as aquaponics, where basically the fish waste or nitrates produced by the fish is sucked up by these roots of this non-aquatic plant. This is called a pothos plant, by the way. This is a really popular method, and you can buy this at Walmart, Home Depot, like Lowe's, anywhere for like a couple bucks. You just take a cutting, put it in there, and a root within like a week. And another thing is overfeeding. So I know feeding your fish is really fun, because you can interact with your fish once a night or once a day. But overfeeding is one of the biggest causes of high nitrate levels, because you should only be feeding your fish what they can eat in roughly like 30 seconds to a minute. I know in some labels it says like what they can eat in 6 minutes, but that's ridiculous. I mean, just pinching food over and over and over again. Your fish might get swim bladder, and then nitrates will build up. But anyway, so don't overfeed your fish. That's a prime cause of nitrate buildup. And also, this kind of ties in with old tank syndrome. But if you have a planted tank, you might find yourself not really cleaning the gravel, because the plant roots, they like to eat the detritus that's like given by the fish. So like if you see sometimes here, I cleaned most of it. There's this little nasty like brown stuff, and that's all fish poop and stuff. But the roots eat that. But every once in a while, like maybe once a month, you want to really clean the gravel really well, because even if you do like big water changes, sometimes you see that like you still have a lot of nitrates, and you're like, what's going on? And it turns out that it's just a bunch of detritus inside the gravel that the plant roots haven't eaten up yet. That's releasing just so many nitrates into the water. Another thing that can cause nitrates is your filter. A lot of people neglect this, and they don't clean their filters. They do all these water changes, get all these chemicals to lower nitrate levels, and they never clean their filter. Water passes through your filter like 10 or more times an hour, and if there's a bunch of poop and gunk built up in your filter and it's pushing all that water through, your water is going to get tons of nitrates in it, and that's going to end up killing your fish. And also, if you have high nitrates, I would highly discourage the use of chemicals, because although chemicals work, it's not natural, and over time that can really kill, hurt, or do stuff to your fish. And additionally, you should check your water, like your tap water as well. This is really rare, but in some areas there's nitrates, like high levels of nitrates in your water, and when that happens, then there's really nothing you can do except get like really lots of plants. If you really need to, then I guess you can use chemicals such as, well, this is not really, it is a chemical, but it's not just designed to remove nitrates. Another really good thing is Amazon Prime, Seachem Prime, which is a dechlorinator, but also doubles as an ammonia nitrite nitrate remover, and that really works. I put a couple drops inside like a tester, and yeah, anyways. But basically, that's all, and that's how you get rid of nitrates. And if you have a lot of nitrates, it'll kill all your fish. So it's in your best interest to lower your nitrates. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, rate, and subscribe. See you guys later.